Okay, so today is the 28th of September. Why are we here at the Salt Lake Temple?
We're here. I just finished performing the marriage for Haven Savannah Nugent and James Pike.
They were just sealed and married today.
Just a few minutes ago, we performed the sealing in the Salt Lake Temple here. Same temple that Mom and I, Talmadge and I were married in and sealed in.
Okay, and you want to just tell us about it? We thought that was really significant that you were sealed here. How many years ago was it?
1959.
Well, go ahead and tell us about that day.
Well, that day we had come driven from Virginia and got here in Utah and stayed with the family. And then we got up the next morning to go to the temple to be sealed. And I think we had to be there like 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. It was in the morning. And
Snow.
There was snow all over the ground, and we were just coming down the Utah hill here above the Capitol.
Just past the Capitol building right over there.
And we came to a stop, and we went all the way, slid right through it, hit another car.
It was a steep hill, slid right into another car.
And the police rushed to us, and I said, hey, we've got an appointment at the temple. Can you get us there? And he said, oh, we'll get you there. Don't worry about it. And so we did. We went to the temple and were sealed. Almost all of his family was there. And the thing that I remember more about this ceremony was that Bernie kissed me right in the mouth to congratulate us after we had gotten married. And but the sealing was great, and they did the usual things, and I don't remember anything that they said.
Were your parents there either? I know your mom had passed away.
Yeah.
Father and the second mom.
Dad was in Arizona and had just recently gotten remarried to Elmira, and
Bigelow.
so I don't think they were there.
They were there, yeah, honey. Yeah, they were here because they were
living in an apartment in Bountiful.
Yeah, all of them were here.
Yours were too.
Lloyd and
and I was the only one of my family here. Nobody else was here. Nobody. Not even cousins that lived here in Salt Lake. Nobody. I was here all by myself.
So we were we were married before we came to the temple because we didn't have chaperones. We drove all the way from Virginia to get here, which is a long story on and of itself as to how that happened. But anyway, that accident was with the car we had to buy on the road to get here. It was a Lincoln Continental, and it told that we ended up. That's when we bought the Renault.
Huh.
That was. I'll correct that later on. I'll tell you. Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
Go ahead.
Anyway, I don't remember very much of the actual sealing of the marriage.
Do you remember about Salt Lake, the temple here? Was it different?
Oh yes, there was none of this here. Nothing. It was just the temple. We always came in on that side right there from the street into the temple here. And all of this is all brand new. All of this has been added over the years.
In the auxiliary area out here.
Yeah, it was just the temple, and we just walked right into the temple.
And all that's underground is new.
Completely new. But anyway, we did the ceremony, and most all of his family was here, and their wives, and then we just went back that evening. I think it was when we had a reception. We had the reception at Uncle D and Ivalou's home.
In
Bountiful.
In Bountiful.
And that's one of our choice tapes right now because it was a kind of a last-minute put-together program, and Vaughn sang, Barbara sang, Beth sang, Dad sang 2 songs, and that's the oldest ones we have, my father's, singing Silver-Haired Daddy
and Patter of the Sheamer, and I'm getting ready for my mother-in-law, who sang both of those songs. And then he and insisted that I sing also, and I never
You
sang.
did?
Yeah, we sang a duet.
Sorry, I should.
Wow.
Oh, yes, you should laugh. Yes, you should. I mean, it just, I had never sung before in my life, and these were all singers and, professionally singing.
No.
Oh, I was so embarrassed. It was just, I tried to destroy that tape, but I haven't had that chance.
I thought you did good.
Well, naturally,
Yes.
but I knew myself. But anyway, we had a reception then, and then we lived in a small apartment in
The basement.
the basement. And we had already gone on our honeymoon because we were married in North Carolina, and then we went to Philadelphia to see his brother who was on a mission, and that was our honeymoon. So we drove all the way
My
there.
brother, Ben Packard,
and then we
was on a
drove
mission
all
at the
way
time,
back
and
here.
that's where we went.
We drove all the way from Virginia.
You were very close to Ben, weren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, he and I were really close. We did everything together. We were even college roommates in an apartment. We
Near the university.
University of Utah, just up the mountain here.
Yeah. So is that it?
That's
Okay,
it.
okay.